Hi, my name is Gerhard Gschwandtner. Welcome to Selling Power's Daily Report. Today we continue our conversation with Keith Rosen, and we'll learn about how to coach salespeople to move to the next level. Welcome, Keith.
Thank you, Gerhard. Pleasure to be here.
So, how would you coach me to do better at closing a sale?
Well, what I would do, Gerhard, is I would come up with a series of questions because after all, that's the big distinction between coaching and training.
Shoot me the questions.
Okay. Oh, and by the way, Gerhard, before we would even have the one-to-one meeting, what I would suggest managers do in preparation of their time is have their salespeople fill out a prep form. So that every week when they're having that coaching session, the managers have a form in front of them that their salesperson is filling out, which details where their wins are, where their challenges are, where their upsets are, where their opportunities are, and most importantly, what do they want from that time?
I filled out my form and it says that I'm very good with small customers.
Okay.
But when it comes to calling on larger customers, I'm not that good and I don't know what to do.
Okay. Well, Gerhard, let me ask you this. What are you currently doing as it relates to calling on larger customers?
Well, I cannot reach that many people, and I have a problem with reaching the C-level executive.
So you're not having a problem reaching the small business owner,
no.
But when it comes to the C-level executive, that's where you're having a challenge. May I ask what your process is that you're currently using to try to go ahead and reach that C-level executive?
Well, I usually try to make an appointment through the assistant, and then they won't call me back.
They won't call you back. Anything else you've tried to go ahead and get that person's attention?
I've tried to get out emails to those people, but it doesn't help. They don't respond to emails.
How about instead of going right to the administrative assistant, have you attempted to try to get through them and get to that decision
I have tried it a couple of times, but they're always so busy and say, well, call me next week, and then I can't reach them again.
Oh. So let me ask you this. It sounds like you're putting forth the effort, you're just not getting the result you want.
Right.
What that sounds to me is that if we put aside, there's really no reluctance to you making the calls, it sounds like it's really a tactical issue. So let's talk about what exactly you're saying when you are picking up that phone and trying to get to that C-level person. What exactly is your approach when you pick up the phone and call them?
Well, I would say, for example, let's say you're Keith and you're the CEO, and I would say, hi Keith, this is Gerhard Gschwandtner, and I'd like to schedule an appointment with you, and I think our company has a lot of value to offer to yours. We helped a lot of businesses in similar size as yours be more effective. Would next Tuesday be good for you?
Okay, well, thanks for sharing your approach, Gerhard. It sounds to me, if you think about it from a logical perspective for a second, if you were on the other end of that conversation, would you go ahead and set the appointment?
I'm not so sure.
Yeah. What I'm hearing is that there's really no meat in there. There's no compelling reason. What's the reason for them to meet with you in the first place? So what I find is, instead of focusing on your agenda, give value. How can you give value? In the first 10 seconds of a conversation, you need to develop what I call your compelling reasons. What can you say in the first 15 seconds that's going to grab someone's interest to the point that they're not only going to want to talk to you, but explore what you have in more detail?
Give me an example.
Well, if I was to cold call you about sales coaching, I could try this approach. I could say, hey, Gerhard, I provide sales coaching. We train salespeople. We offer some really, really strong sales coaching for sales teams, and we do this across the country. I'd love to set up an appointment with you to go ahead and discuss this. There's really nothing compelling in there that's going to make you jump and say, wow, this is unique, I can't wait to meet with you.
Right.
So wait a second, let's try it again. Hey Gerhard, Keith Rosen here with Profit Builders. The reason for my call is this. We work with companies like yours to increase your closing percentages by as much as 97%, reduce attrition amongst your sales team, and develop a world-class sales force. Now, that's a compelling reason. It's measurable and it's specific.
And then you follow up with a question?
Then I'll follow up with, now Gerhard, I don't know if you have a need or an interest in our services, but I was hoping I can ask you a few questions to see if there's anything that we're doing that you could benefit from.
Okay, so the structure of magic here is that you come with a very strong benefit that you have realized with other companies, and then you follow up with a purpose permission question and say, my purpose at this time to ask you a few questions that help me find out whether there's a real need.
Exactly. Let's give value first. Let's grab their interest. Then when we've earned the right, we can start asking questions.
Thank you, Keith. It makes a lot of sense, and I like the way you engage the salesperson in a dialogue so that can engage in a continuous improvement process. Tune in tomorrow. Keith is going to share with us the mindset of a peak performer.